Hello, dear student. So, today we will discuss our next chapter, that is thread. And so, what will be our roadmap? This chapter actually I prepared two separate video files. First, we discuss what is thread, what are the different benefits of multi threaded programming, then what are the basic difference between process with thread and use of threads. So, first question comes in our mind, what is thread? A thread is a lightweight process which executes within the address space of a process. So, thread is a lightweight process. Here the important term lightweight. Why it is called lightweight? As the definition of process is explained that process is an instance of a program in execution, and each process consists of lots of lightweight processes. Each lightweight process is called thread, and it is an unit or basic unit of CPU utilization. So, a thread which comprise a thread ID, program counter, register set. Register set is used to hold the current working variables, and a stack which contain history of execution. If you look at that example, or if we focus on the example, there is a main function called process1, which having two subfunctions, thread 1 and thread 2. So, main function will be loaded first, then based on the program instruction or programmer instruction, subfunctions are called or loaded into your memory. That is the better approach to utilize your memory rather than to write the entire program in a single function. Here, look at that thread 1 and thread 2, they occupied the same address space where the main function process 1 belongs. So, we can say process executes within their own or separate address space, whereas threads can operate within the same address space where its parent's process resides. And a traditional heavyweight process has a single thread of control. So, in my previous example, if we write the entire program in a single main function, then it treated as a heavyweight concept. If the process has multiple thread of control, it can do more than one task at a time. So here the two block diagram of threads is represented. First one is single threaded process and second one is multi-threaded process. This wavy sign is actually represent thread. It is a symbolic representation of thread. So code, data and files are common or shared variable, and for each thread instance there will be a separate register and stack. So look at that example. Presently, say I am opening a PPT file, a PowerPoint presentation file. When I just double click this PowerPoint presentation file, that means a process is created. So this PPT application is now become a process which having several subpart or subtab. So if look at this subtab, table, picture, clip art, then shape, chart, text box, date and time, movie, sound, all these subtabs will be treated as threads, and all these threads belongs to the same address space where this PPT belongs. Okay. So if we use single threaded process, then what problem we have faced? So this question actually comes in our mind. If we use single threaded process, then what problem we faced? Generally, a busy web server accepts several client response. So client request may be loading of web pages, images, sound, etc. If a web server run as a traditional single threaded process, it will be able to serve or provide service only one client at a time. The amount of time that a client might have to wait for its request to be serviced could be enormous. So, what are the different benefits of multi threaded programming? First benefit is responsiveness. One thread may provide rapid response while other threads are blocked or slow down during intensive calculations. Say I am using n number of user level thread. I will discuss it later what are the different types of thread, user level and kernel level. Say there is say n number of user level threads are there, they wants to access your kernel. If your kernel is single threaded and if any user level thread performs a blocking system call, then if kernel is single threaded, then the entire system will be blocked. But if we use multi-threading concept, if your kernel having multiple subthreads, then this type of blocking or slowdown will be avoided. So responsiveness, multi-threaded web browser could still allow user interaction in one thread while an image is being loaded in another thread. Next or second point, resource sharing. By default, threads share common code, data, and other resources, which allows multiple tasks to be performed simultaneously in a single address space. So multiple tasks will be performed in a single address space. That is the resource sharing utilization. Then third important point is economy. Creating and managing threads means context switching between the threads. In case of thread, the context switching is much more faster than performing the same task, means context switching with respect to process. Means switching between process, it takes much more time than compared to switching between threads. And fourth point is utilization of multiprocessor architecture. Presently, we are using multi-core CPU or multiprocessor architecture. A single thread process can only run on one CPU no matter how many may be available, whereas the execution of multi-threaded application may be split among available processors. What is the basic difference between process with thread? First, as the definition suggests, process is an instance of a program in execution, and thread, it is a lightweight process. Second, switching between process incurs more overhead, or switching between process is a much more complicated task. It will take much more larger time, and switching between threads is easier task and incurs less overhead. Each process has its own address space and separate PCB, process control block, whereas thread belongs to the same process address. And inter-process communication is slow because each process has a different memory address, for accessing different memory or accessing the different memory resources, it will take much more larger time compared to inter-process communication is fast with respect to thread, because the thread shares the same memory address of the process they belongs. So these are actually the major four differences between process with thread. Then what are the use of thread? First is word processor. Word processor means generally a user wants to type a text in, say, Microsoft Word or OpenOffice. He or she open a file and type the text. A thread is used in background. That in case of text formatting, it is another thread. Spelling and grammar checking, another thread is used, and the file, say, automatically saved on your disk, is another threads is used in background. So these are the use of word processor. In case of server application, in a traditional in a thread based client server architecture, a request would be allocated to a thread within the server process, and a thread uses parallelism, which provides a way to improve application performance. Use threads to take advantage of multiple available CPU core. If the workload can be split into several units of work and spread across the cores. A typical example of an image processing application on a quad core CPU is to process 4 images at once, each on one thread. For such tasks, the thread pool helps with creation and scheduling of the threads. So these are the use or application area of threads. In my next lecture, I will discuss what are the different types of thread, that means user level thread, its advantages and disadvantages, kernel level threads, its advantages and disadvantages, and multi-threading model. Different types of threading model, many to one, one to one, many to many model, and their advantages and drawbacks. Thank you.